So I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to tell me, what do you think? It says, is the glass half full or half empty? So what would you think?
In my point of view, I think that it's helpful
Okay. Why do you think it's half full?
because I'm sorry, I'm trying to connect my AirPods to the laptop, so I'm having problems. Give me
Okay,
a
okay.
second, please.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Mm, yeah. Okay. I think that
Yes.
the glass is helpful because I think that maybe my point of view it's more positive than negative. Maybe
Yes, definitely.
also you have to see all in a positive way, I think.
Yes, the positive side, no, of
Yes.
every situation to learn something. So in the book, we have a survey. This survey, you are going to read and you're going to answer, and then we are going to check how do you see the word? Do you have a positive or a negative outlook? Okay, so can you read question number one?
You wake up in the middle of the night with a stomach ache. Your first thought is, I'm sure it's nothing. I will just go back to sleep. It's probably nothing serious. I'll just take some medicine. This could be serious. I would better go to the doctor. I think that the first point uh, could be
I'm sure
my
it's
my
nothing,
my answer. Yes.
because probably you're too tired, like, to worry about that right now.
Or maybe some noise that I heard unconsciously, I think.
No, but remember that it's about your stomach ache.
Ah,
You have
right.
a stomach ache,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
So what do you think? It's like, it's nothing. Or you say like, oh my God, why I have this stomach ache at this middle of the night? Maybe it's something serious. So what do you would you do?
Yes. Is the first point, I think. I'm sure
Okay,
it's nothing.
definitely.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good. What about number two?
Apply for your dream job.
Oh, I can't. I can't hear you. Mauricio, I can't. I can't. Mauricio, hello?
Mm, give me a second, please.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I cannot see you, but I can hear you.
I'm not sure what is connected. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Sometimes happen.
Yes. Well, we were in the
And number two,
second. Okay. Maybe the first
I guess
point.
this
I
wasn't really
guess
my
this
dream
wasn't.
job. I'd find a better job somewhere else. Because you don't get it. No, you didn't get the job. So for you, it's like,
It's
probably
okay.
it wasn't my, it's okay. It doesn't bother you. Okay. Number
Mhm.
three, when you are
Maybe not.
introduced to someone new, you,
Assume the person is a nice person. Keep an open mind about whether you like each other. Assume that person won't like or respect you. Uh, the second point,
okay,
keep an open mind about what whether you
whether
whether
you
you like
like each
each
other.
other.
Number four, if someone unexpectedly knocks on your door, you think,
Great, it's probably a friend or a relative here to surprise me. Surprise me. I wonder who that could be. I will find out. I'm not answering. It could be a salesperson or even a criminal. The second point, I wonder who that could be. I
okay,
go find out.
your boss invites you to have lunch in a restaurant. You say to yourself,
I must be getting a promotion or a raise. That's really nice. My boss must like to socialize with everyone from time to time. Oh, there must be some problem with my work. Probably uh, the second point, my boss must like to socialize with everyone.
okay. And number six, news about crime or disaster makes you,
Think about how you can help realize that sometimes bad things happen and feel very unsafe. The first point, think about how you can help.
okay, so we have 7 points. And according to this, 7 points means you are an optimist. You have a positive outlook and tend to see the glass half full. As you mentioned, no, at the beginning, that you were telling me that you always try to see the glass
Positive.
full. Very good. So here we have some vocabulary that I would like you to work. It says the big five is a well-known system used by psychologists to describe personality. A popular acronym for the big five is OCEAN. Okay, so we have to
Okay.
complete this um, popular psychological activity, and we are divided. No, we have broad-minded, impetuous, outgoing, down to earth, laid back, reserved, and resourceful. This is for OCE. And for A and N, we have considerate, insecure, moody, resilient, self-confident, selfish, tactful, and untrustworthy. Do you understand all
And
the words?
untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy is someone that you cannot trust.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because the
Uh,
positive is trustworthy. No, when you I can trust you, I say, oh, Mauricio is very trustworthy. And when I talk about trustworthy, it's about everything. No, maybe at work you always complete the deadlines, so you are a trustworthy worker. But if you don't do it, you are very untrustworthy.
okay. To be honest, I don't know what means broad-minded. Down to earth. It's a phrasal verb. Or
No, these are adjectives. All of them are adjectives. So broad-minded, in this case, well, for example, down to earth.
or
Let's start
maybe
with,
can I try to complete using maybe a sense
yeah, that's an
common
option. And then if you can,
and then
you
I
can, we can discuss about what they mean.
yes, okay,
Okay. Did I told you how to write on my screen?
yes, I
Okay.
think that it's
You have
here.
to go up
uh
with the mouse, and
Example,
then you have three dots, and they
this.
are going to be annotate. Like that. Perfect.
I can I
You can erase it. Yeah, of
yes,
course. Yeah, okay.
okay.
What happened?
I
You erased the other one.
yes. I how I I'm not sure of the answer.
It's
All
okay.
all
Let's do
this
it. Let's do it together.
yes.
Let's do it together. And that is good because that means that you have a lot of vocabulary here to practice. Okay? So we are going
Okay.
to use it and we're going to practice. So, yes, these are the answers. Okay? It says, look at this. You have to pay attention to the headlines. For example, it says openness to experience. No, people who have high score in this factor are usually curious, and so they like new, interesting experience. So this is someone totally open. No, so we can here use impetuous is a good adjective here. Also, you can use here broad-minded, because broad-minded is someone that is open. Okay.
Okay.
They are also creative and clever. And this is the opposite. People with low scores tend to be practical, sensible, down to earth. These are three adjectives that are similar. Okay, down to earth is someone that is always thinking, no, with the feet on their air, on the earth. So you are not dreaming, you are not imagining, you try to be more practical on your decisions. And sensible also. Sensible is a person that thinks and then he, okay? So sensible, down to earth, practical are better, are very similar, okay? And it says here, no, rather than imaginative, no, the opposite, okay? So remember, practical, down to earth, and sensible are very similar, okay?
Okay.
So before we continue, what about you? Do you think you are more like curious, impetuous, creative, or more practical, more down to earth, more sensible? What do you think is your kind of personality?
Mm, I'm very close to be a practical person and down to earth. I think that the translation of down to earth is tener el pie sobre la tierra, maybe.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
And when
Mhm.
you say practical and down to earth, it's about work, or it's in general in your life?
Um, it's in general in my life.
In
I
all the
think
aspects.
yes, in
Mm-hmm.
all aspects
Okay.
of my
In
life.
all the aspects of your life. Uh-huh. Okay. So you would be more down to earth, sensible, or practical, no? So that is the difference. Okay. So remember, no, you are, and remember this word because sensible. Okay. Sensible is sometimes confused with sensitive. Sensitive is a person that cries, that is very emotional, sensitive. Sensible is someone that you think first and then you act. Okay, so sensible is a good adjective to describe someone that thinks before you act. No, for example, a kid, a child is not sensible. No, the child just act. An adult must be sensible. Let's go with the second paragraph. Consciousness. People with a high score in this factor are usually very resourceful. Resourceful is that you can find all the tools, all the answers. No, if I say, Mauricio, I need I need the project for tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, and you are resourceful. You call, you look for information. No, so you are a very resourceful person and good at finding ways to deal with problems. They are also reliable and hardworking. Do you know what is reliable?
Yes, it's a person that you can trust in this person in their work.
Yes. Yes, you can trust this person. Not necessarily for work, but for example, my father is a reliable person. If I say, my father, please, can you take care of my dog at 4 o'clock? He is going to be here at 4. I can rely on him. I know that he is going to say, if he say yes, it's going to be like that. So I rely on him. So he's a reliable person. People with low scores are often laid back. Do you understand what is laid back?
No.
It's very easygoing. It's very relaxed. So I would, instead of using relax, I would just lay back. So when you want to express about something, well, my brother is very laid back, instead of saying relax. Or my coworker is very laid back. No, laid back is someone very calm, very relaxed, easygoing. No, so people with low scores are often laid back, doing things without thinking of the consequences, and also very relaxed and broad-minded. Broad-minded is very open-minded. Okay, so very open-minded. For example, with all the things that happen. No, the things that, for example, my father is not very broad-minded with this of genders and changes. All of that is like, he's not very broad-minded. No, on the contrary, sometimes he's closed-minded. Okay, so be very
Okay.
careful, because lay back, relax, and broad-minded all together is not very positive. No, to be too relaxed, to be too laid back, no. Maybe you can say, teacher, yeah, I am laid back for when I travel. When I travel, I'm very laid back. I don't follow a schedule. I just relax. I enjoy the day. So layback can work for some situations. Okay. So what about you? What kind of person are you? Resourceful, reliable, hardworking, or more laid back, relaxed, broad-minded?
Definitely, I'm resourceful,
Resourceful.
resourceful, resourceful, and hardworking.
Hmm. But do
Also
you believe
reliable.
you, and do you think you are laid back in some situations?
Um, yes, I think that in specific situations maybe, but also always I try to be resourceful and search and find the answer of the solution of any problem.
Okay, very good. Just very good. Let's go with extroversion. Extrovert people tend to be outgoing and talkative, generally enjoy interacting with others. Introverts tend to be quiet and reserved, preferring reading a book alone to going out partying. So, do you understand outgoing, reserved, talkative?
Yes, outgoing is like a person who is very sociable, maybe,
Yes.
and
Yes,
talkative that
yes,
they
an
like to talk
outgoing
with
person.
anyone.
Yes, that's it. An outgoing person is a person that talks to anybody, is very sociable. Even people like to be around this person. It's approachable. No, you say, he's very outgoing. So, and the opposite, no, because we are talking about extrovert and introvert. So we have opposites here, introvert and extrovert. What about you? What kind of person do you think you are? Are you more of an extrovert or an introvert?
An introvert. Uh,
An introvert.
Maybe
Why do you think are you
yes,
more like an introvert?
maybe um, in the middle of both. between outgoing and introvert,
Ah,
because
okay, just like a little bit of both.
yes, depends of the person,
Depend on the situation, probably.
the depends of the situation of the person. Maybe if it's someone that give me a good feeling, maybe
Mm-hmm.
more outgoing or talkative.
Ah, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Very good. Then we are on letter agreeableness. People with a high score in agreeableness are usually tactful and diplomatic. They are also kind and considerate, thinking of others' feelings. They often tend to be modest too. People with a low score are often selfish, thinking more about themselves. They can also be untrustworthy and difficult to rely on. So, any question here that could be difficult?
Um, no, I understand.
So, what about, do you think you are a tactful person?
Yes, but it depends of the situation. Maybe in a meeting work, you have to or you must to be tactful and diplomatic if you are in if you are with important people or with CFO or something similar. And it's depends.
Uh-huh. Remember, I listen that you are using a lot of depends, and it's okay. But remember that we use depends on something, no? It depends on the situation. It depends on a particular place. It depends on someone. Okay, so we use depends on something, depends on someone.
Okay.
Uh, neuroticism. This is a question of not feeling, self-confident, not believing that you can do things well. People with a high score may well be moody and become serious or angry for no reason. They may also be insecure, needing more confidence in themselves. On the other hand, a low score suggests that a person is calm and resilient, able to come back strong after a problem. So, what is moody? What do you understand for moody?
Mm, people, a person that constantly it's angry, maybe.
Not necessarily angry, but it's like, yeah, they change of moods. So when you are moody, no, you can be happy, but at the same time, oh, no. Sometimes you are like, for example, my fiance is moody. It's like, oh, love. But if I say, can you do this for me? Oh, no. So he is always moody. So sometimes
Okay.
it's like that, like, So this is a moody person. That is a nice person, but they are always like, complaining, no? Not with words, but with sounds or their face. So this is a moody person. And
Okay.
we have self-confident, no? This is a positive adjective when you are self-confident of yourself. You know who you are, what you can do. And the opposite is insecure, no? Insecure. What about you? What kind of person do you think you are? More such a self-confident
Sometimes
person?
I'm moody,
Okay.
and but mm,
Are you more moody at work or at home?
at home, maybe uh, what is my humor of that day of maybe if I am hungry, I'm I am
You're
moody.
very moody.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now let's use these adjectives so you can describe someone. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me about your best friend.
Um, my best friend could be sometimes very curious
Mm-hmm.
and and creative, and also it's a very resourceful person. Always try to find the way to resolve any problem. And when he have to be laid back or more relaxed, eh, uh, it's relaxed. And also when we are in a party or in a meeting, he is very talkative and outgoing, but maybe sometimes could be very selfish with other people.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
um, and also in sometimes could be also insecure and moody maybe.
Moody too.
I think that it's normal in it's not normal, but could be
It's part of
something
his
that could
personality.
yes.
Okay, remember we pronounce Q, curious,
Cute,
curious, and creative, creative,
creative.
creative. Mhm. Now you told me, okay, tell me about one of your coworkers.
Oh, okay. Um, maybe my boss.
Okay.
Maybe she's very resourceful and also very tactful.
Mhm.
Uh, she's very calm, resilient, and also try to be very creative and
Creative.
creative and practical, and also it's very kind and considerate with the people of the team. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. I think it's good. Okay, so remember that we were talking about that some people is positive, some people is negative. And here we have a dialogue about Leo and Nora, and they are concerned. So after reading, you're going to tell me who is the positive one and who is the negative one. Okay, so let's listen about
Okay.
them.
Read and listen to two friends talking about a new virus they're concerned about. Notice the spotlighted language.
Did you hear about that new virus going around? Chikungunya?
Chicken what? Oh, you mean the one that comes from mosquitoes?
As a matter of fact, yes. Just like Zika.
We've never had either of those viruses here before.
Well, they say it's due to global warming. All those mosquitoes from the warmer weather. I suppose it's just a matter of time till we get all kinds of new diseases.
You sure are a pessimist. I agree it's scary, but hey, what are you gonna do?
I'm just saying this has started getting to me, and I'm scared. I read that if you come down with chikungunya, you can be sick for a year, or even more.
Right, but they say it's still pretty rare around here. These things are just part of life. You've gotta roll with the punches, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to worry about it.
Well, I am. Anyway, I'm not going to the company dinner at that outdoor restaurant. You're just a sitting duck out there with the mosquitoes and everything.
What about just wearing long sleeves and hoping for the best? I mean, how unlucky could you be?
Well, I'm going to call in sick and say I can't go. Better safe than sorry.
Okay, so who is the positive one and the negative one?
Definitely, Leo is the negative person. It's worry about everything. And Nora, it's more relaxed and optimist.
Yes, it's more laid back, no? She's
Yes.
more laid back, and he is more pessimist. Mhm. So we have here some expressions, no? It's just a matter of time. What are you going to do? Has it started getting to me? You've got to roll with the punches. You are just sitting duck. Better safe than sorry. So here we have the expressions and we have options. So you can tell me which one, what is the meaning of these expressions?
In number one, it's the option B. It will certainly happen in the future.
Yes, it's just a matter of time. This is a good expression. Okay, so when you are talking about something that you believe it's going to happen, no? Yeah, it's just a matter of time. So instead of saying it will certainly happen in the future, you better use the expression it's just a matter of time. Okay. Number two,
Hey, what are you going to do? Number two, it's the letter A. There's nothing anyone can do about it.
yes. So what are you going to do? It's a question, no? But we need to know the
The
context. So
context.
in the context changes, no? It's not
Yeah.
about future plans. Number three.
This has started getting. Um, Maybe it's the number, the letter A. This is beginning to bother me.
Yes. You can use this or you can use he, she. Okay. So when you use this, you are talking about a situation, no? A situation has started bothering me. But you can also use it with a person, no? For example, someone that is all the time messy or they are not doing their job and it's like over and over and over. It's like, okay, he has started getting to me, no? It's getting bother me. Okay. So you can use it for people or for situation. Number four.
You've got to roll with the punches. You have you have to deal with life difficulties and move on.
Yes, so that is another expression. No, you have to roll, you've got to roll with the punches, no? Just move on.
Yes. And number five, you're just a sitting duck out there. There's nothing. Um, there's nothing you can do to protect yourself.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And better safe than sorry. It's better to stay safe and have no regrets.
No regrets, no? So better
Regrets.
safe than sorry. So here you have different expressions that you can use in different situations. So better safe than sorry, it's something that you can use at any moment for different situations. At work, with friends, no? Because you, for example, if you are something that I like is to go to the roller coaster and things like that, no? But my boyfriend doesn't like it. So he can say, no, 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 better safe than sorry, no? He doesn't want to go to these games. So you can use it. Okay? So what do you think is something that is a start getting to you? What situation or a person that has started getting to you?
Uh, it's when someone start to say something and don't say it in a direct way. I think it's very
Annoying.
what
Annoying.
annoying, or maybe could say someone told me that something, or someone told me that you did something, and when people, it's not direct and don't say
Okay, you
the
prefer that
truth.
the people talk to you directly,
Yes,
not to start talking on your back, for example.
yes, exactly.
Okay, that can start getting to you. Yeah, yeah, that's a good option. So we have here some idioms, okay, talking about personality. Okay, we have a big mouth, a bright spark, a great laugh, a live wire, a pain in the neck, a party animal, a social butterfly, and a wallflower. So the numbers are the meanings, and the others are the idioms. So we're going to match them. Okay. So
I
you can
never
write the
heard that
numbers.
expressions.
Huh?
I never heard that expressions,
They are
but
very common. They are very, for example, a pain in the neck is
a pain
very
in the
common.
neck. Yes,
Yes.
it's
A
very common.
social butterfly is also very common. A party animal is also very, very, very common. A big mouth too. Well, most of them. A live wire, not much. A bright spark, not much. A
Okay.
wallflower, no. But the rest, yes. So try to think and match them.
Okay. finish.
Yes. So a party animal is very, very common, especially with young people, no? Adults too, but a party animal is that party that really enjoys someone that you see that is dancing, drinking, is having a good time. It's not only going to the party, because you can go to the party, but you don't do anything. No, a party animal is someone that goes and enjoys the party. It's part totally of the party. A pain in the neck, yeah, someone that is really irritating.
So
A great
a party animal, it's not the number one, I think. It's
No, it's number one, because this
it's this
person
one?
enjoys.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not
this person
just going.
enjoys going
Enjoy.
to the party. So
Okay.
it's not only going to the party, it's that you go and you enjoy, you are part of the party, you really enjoy. So you have to think about someone that it's always cheerful, active, energetic in the party, no? Dance, drink, talks. So a pain in the neck, yes, someone very irritating. A great laugh, someone very hilarious, someone that is very funny. Someone at a social event who has no one to talk or dance. This is a wallflower. This is a wallflower. A wallflower would be totally opposite of a party animal. Someone very shy, very timid, goes to the party maybe with friends, but they don't dance, they are only watching. That is a wallflower.
Okay.
Someone who says, yeah, big mouth, yes. A big mouth, you need to be very careful there, no? And here. Okay, so number 6, someone who is clever or has a clever idea often uses to mean just the opposite or looks a little bit silly is a live wire.
I love it.
Yes. It's like a live wire is something that the idea is good, but maybe he does something silly, or then in the end it's the opposite of a clever idea because they don't know, especially they don't know how to say this idea. So that is a live wire.
Oh, a lifeguard is someone that probably have a good idea but don't have the skills to
To
make it
really
or
to make it, to say it.
to say,
No, they are
okay.
like they say things like it's good, but the way he say it, the way he presented is not the best. So nobody really pays attention. Someone who has a lot of energy and it's interesting to be a bright spark. And someone who is very sociable, goes to parties, no, to different social events, a social butterfly. Because in a social butterfly goes to social events, not necessarily to only to parties. So, but a social butterfly goes to social events, like a wedding, maybe he goes to a baptism, no, or different social events. But it's not necessarily, yeah, no, it's totally different. The energy is different. So tell me one of your friends who is a party animal. Who would you choose as a party animal?
Maybe my cousin.
Your cousin.
my cou-
Okay. Who is a pain in the neck?
Uh, a teammate of my work.
Okay. Who is
Yes.
a great laugh?
My girlfriend.
Okay.
Yes.
Who is a
Definitely.
wallflower?
Um, sometimes me.
Well,
Sometimes.
sometimes my boyfriend too. Sometimes. Yes. It's like
Only,
he's very
only.
shy, he doesn't dance, he doesn't
Yeah.
drink. So it's like, what are you doing here? But yeah, sometimes.
A question.
Yes.
I have wallflower. It's a noun, but in this case,
I know, in this case, it's an idiom.
it's an adjective or idioms.
No. It's these are idioms. These are not adjectives. These are idioms. So these idioms are talking about they have a message. They are phrases that have a message.
Okay.
So an idiom, for example, when you say, no, what's the name of your cousin?
Diego.
God, Diego is a party animal. So you don't need to explain what is a party animal. When you say that, teacher, my cousin Diego is a party animal, you don't need to explain what is a party animal because I know. Or teacher, my girlfriend is a great laugh. That's what I love her. So you don't need to tell me my teacher is, my girlfriend is funny. No, you just, instead of using she's funny, you say she's a great laugh. So that is the idea of the idiom. You use the idiom, but you don't explain because you know what is it.
Okay.
Yeah, you never explain. You're going to listen people say it. My best friend is a great life. I love him. So you say a great laugh. What is a great? So no, you must know the idiom.
Okay, I got it.
Who is a big mouth?
Uy. Sometimes I could be a big mouth.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes, but I'm trying to make it better.
Yes.
I'm trying to be a better person.
Try to think before
Yeah,
to
think before we speak. Yeah. I have to do that. Yeah, so that's my goal because sometimes I especially when I feel too confident with the person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel a lot of confidence
And
and you start to
and
say
sometimes
a lot that you think, and after that you stop to thinking about it and you say,
yes.
oops, maybe
Yeah,
I
sometimes
shouldn't say
I
that.
shouldn't said that. Yeah. That's something, yeah. I must work on it. A live wire. Who do you think could be a live wire?
Mm, I don't know anyone. I don't have
Okay.
a name.
Yeah, a live wire could be it's a live wire is someone energetic but unpredictable sometimes because they are intelligent, they are clever, but sometimes they don't really check what it is. No, they don't say the things correctly. So a live wire, like it says, no, a wire has energy. So they are intelligent, but sometimes they are not very positive. Who could be a brightest spark in your family or your friends?
Definitely one of my sisters. My
Yeah.
sister. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And
Yes.
who is a social butterfly?
Also, my sister.
The one that is the brightest spark is a social butterfly.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
used to be.
not
I
just
used to be a
party.
social butterfly.
Yes.
She's not a party animal. Or is she?
No, but she likes to be in different
Events.
social events
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that is the difference, no? The
with
idea is
her
that you
friends or
uh-huh.
co-workers.
So that is the idea that you can make it the difference between a social butterfly and a party animal, no? Because they are totally different. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the idea. Okay, so we're going to stop here. I am going to send you this so you can practice.
Yeah.
And also if you have time on the Google Classroom, maybe you can share about someone using these expressions, no? For example, your sister. I would love to talk about my sister. Not she's a social butterfly or a bright spark, but additionally, you can use these expressions to talk about her. So maybe I can know about her and you can use them together. Remember that when we describe personality, you can explain a little bit, okay? But when we are using these idioms, you can tell maybe a memory, or you can just use the idiom. You don't explain, because with an idiom,
Yes,
we
because
don't need to explain, okay?
because
So
the words for the yourself explains.
yes, if you say a social butterfly, I know where you are talking. You don't need to explain. Okay, so remember. So that's going to be like a homework. And we see each other on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mauricio. Take care
Thanks.
a lot.
Bye.